Welcome to Barre. So, for today, you'll just need your mat. As always, you can feel free to add weights to anything that we do. But today, I decided to not use any weights. So today we're going to play with tempo in our main leg movement. The cool thing about tempo is it's another way to get at that overload principle, especially if you are, not in a gym where you can just overload your weights. Most of the strength development will happen in the stretching phase of a movement. So we're going to slow that phase down in our main movement of the squat today. So you should get a little extra work in there because of that, and it should be fun. Do you like my dance? Okay, so that was all for you, folks. It was all for you. So we're going to start warming up. In this warm-up, if you want to grab a band, a hip circle of some kind, you can totally add it. But again, you don't need it. I'm going to add it just because I want to. But you don't need it, right? So if you are using the hip circle, or like I said, or like I've said before, an open band tied around your knees, even an old pair of tights that you don't really care about would work, or like athletic shorts for guys, or for people that wear athletic shorts instead of tights. Any kind of stretchy material should work for this. So if you don't have, the hip circle, those are some other options for you. And like I said, if you don't have anything on hand, don't worry about it. You'll still get a great activation of the glutes, right? Which is what we're going for here anyway. So we're going to start on our back with our feet flat. Here, before I go up, so I'm going to have my feet in neutral, right? So it's about a fist width in between. My hips are a little bit wider, so I go a little bit more than that. But usually that's a good marker, right? So my feet are parallel and rather close to my butt. So here, my butt is a little low, so it's like, where do I put my head? Problems, right? First world problems. So tighten your seatbelt, pull your ribs down, inhale at the bottom, and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. Now, this should be a combination. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. This should be a combination of your hamstring and your glutes, right? Both of them should be working to produce this movement. So if you're feeling your hamstrings, but not so much your glutes, just try to tuck that pelvis just a little bit more, 2 more, or if you're feeling your glutes, but not your hamstrings, try to dig in to those heels just a little bit more, or pull those heels to your butt just a little bit more. Last one, hold. Now here in this position, my knees are in neutral over my toes. I'm going to squeeze my glutes to open my knees and bring them back to center. Squeeze and back. I'm not collapsing all the way together in this one because my feet are a little bit apart. We're just opening and coming back to that center position. Make sure that pelvis is, hips are extended, right? So I want that nice seatbelt engagement, pulling up on the pelvic floor a little bit. As I open, I can release that, and then adding that pelvic floor as I close. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Widen those feet, either a little bit or a lot of it. But no more than the edge of your mat is pretty good for most people. Again, tighten that seatbelt, pull those ribs down, inhale at the bottom, and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. If you do have the band, this should already be a little bit more tension, right? Even without the band, it should be a little bit more tension on those glutes. Just the nature of having a wider stance. 4. Again, inhale, open, exhale, lift. Inhale, open, exhale, lift. 2 and 1. Hold those hips up, and we're going to open those knees. Now, obviously, in this position, it's not going to be as much of an abduction as the neutral stance, but still a little extra glutes. 7. Let's go. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Roll on up. If you have that hip circle on, slide it off. Come back onto your elbows. So in this position, I am tucked in the pelvis, right? I don't want to be extended. So I want to be tucked in the pelvis. My low back is touching the mat, if that's a good cue for you. And my shoulders are pushing up against the floor to keep my ribs down, my shoulders relaxed, but not slouched. So I'm going to bring my knees up into tabletop and extend my legs. You can be here, right? If you want more challenge, you just lower those legs. We're going to drive in, 1 knee in and out. 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Other side. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold. Draw them both in. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold. Now you can go back to the knees, or you can try a straight leg. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees in. Come up. It's a little hot for a sweatshirt. I'm going to take that off. All right. So we got one more round of all those things. You got your hip circle. Slide that puppy back on. Come back onto your back. I'm going to have my hands behind my head because my bun is annoying me. So, but you can have your hands down at your sides. It's totally fine. So feet back in that neutral stance. And again, if you're not sure if you're in that neutral stance, you can start by putting your feet first and then rolling on down. So that's always a way to check. Or take a video, a picture of it, you know, as you're working out, just to make sure your feet are there. So tighten that seatbelt, pull those ribs down, inhale at the bottom, and exhale, lift. Inhale, open, and exhale, lift. Inhale, open, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold this last one, and we got 16 abductions. So we go out and out, out and out. Again, yes, this abduction is mainly for the glutes, maybe a little bit in the hamstrings too, but it's also a really good one for the pelvic floor, right? And that pelvic floor is the base of our core. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower on down. Widen those feet, especially in this wider stance. Inhale at the bottom, that pelvic floor is relaxed. Exhale, everything pulls up and in. Inhale, lower and open. Exhale, pull up and in. Inhale, lower and open. Exhale, pull up and in. Pelvic floor is important for everyone. Everyone, men, women, non-binary. If you are a human being, you have a pelvic floor, and it is good to fully expand and fully contract, right? Especially as we get older, especially for people who are thinking about giving birth, have given birth, it's good for you. And I think this is 2. I kind of lost count, but that's okay. Last one, hold. And we got 16 abduction. We go out. And 2. Open and close. 4. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower and down. Woo-hoo-hoo. You should feel those glutes. Slide that band off. Come back onto your elbows. Here we go. Bring those knees up into tabletop first. Find that curve. It's like a C curve, essentially, when we do that exercise in Pilates. Stretch both of those legs out. Wherever you got it is totally fine. Here we go. Bend that knee in, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Other side. We go 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Both legs in, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Hold out. Straight legs if you got it. 8, or otherwise knees. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last side. 8, 7. You know it's getting hard when my voice goes up in pitch. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Oh. Roll on down. Give yourself one last bridge just to get those hip flexors to release. That is a lot on the lower core, quote unquote, lower core, which is kind of a misnomer, misconception, because there isn't an upper and lower core. I even talk about the transverse abdominis being like your seatbelt, but it's this whole, it's like here to here. Comes all the way up and starts here, and it's this whole like sheet that wraps around, right? Your inner obliques are huge. Your outer obliques are even bigger. Your rectus abdominis is all the way there. So, you know, there is no upper and lower, but certain exercises will make you feel like the origin of the muscles closer to the center of the body versus the insertion of the muscles down towards the pubic bone, right? Some will make you feel the really deep inner ones, like the psoas, like the ones we were just doing, the pelvic floor, all of those like really, really, really internal ones. Some of them will make you feel your upper obliques, right? So when people talk about, when people talk about the lower core, the upper core, like know that it's all like that. So we're gonna play with tempo here with our squat. I'm going to go fairly wide, right? A little wider than my shoulders. Though if that doesn't feel right, you can always go more narrow, right? And I'm pointing my feet out 5-10 degrees or so. We're not in our plie where we're nice and wide and really turned out. We're going to be more neutral today and really work those legs. So our tempo, we're going to start with a slow descend in 4. So we go 4, 3, 2, you should be at the bottom. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just come up. Go down in 4, 3, 2, hold for 4, 3, 2, raise up in 1. Hold down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. And down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. I'm still sitting into my heels. I'm not rocking forward and letting those heels come up. So if you're not perfectly like at 90 degrees, don't worry about it. Still sit back and get as low as you can. Now we're going to add on. So that tempo, we're going to go down 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, back, down, all the way up. Down for 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. And 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, back, down, all the way up. Down for 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, halfway down, or all the way down, all the way up. Down for 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. 4 more. We go. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. Last 3. We go. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. Last 2. We go. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. Last 1. We go. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. Now, we're going to do the tempo down, and we're going to either jump or come up to our heel raise, right? So you're either coming up to here or you're jumping, right? Whatever is right for you. So the tempo is still the same. We go 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Love it. So bring your feet together. We're going to go laterally. 8 and 7. Just to stretch out, give a little break before we hit that all again. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Shake out those legs because we got round number 2. I know, it's a lot. It's a lot. So this is, one of those ways that we're getting at that overload principle, right? So, back at the top. And if any of the variations or levels, whatever you want to call them, don't feel good for you, go back to one that does, right? Totally fine. Here we go with the hold. We go 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Only 4 of these. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3. I'm sitting back and lift. I sit back, 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 back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Now we have the half lift. Notice I'm lifting here, not here, right? I can't push my pelvis forward into extension until I get to the top, right? So we go down for 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. And I say all the way down, just back down to wherever your deepest level is, where you feel all the muscles working, right? 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. I'll go back to forward. We got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, knees over toes, up, down, all the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. Pelvic floor here too. I'm opening, 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 close, open, close. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. Last one, we go. 4, 3, I don't know why I'm singing this. Halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. With the jump or heel raise, or just coming to that, like plank position, right? Shooting into that position and locking out is totally fine here too, right? So here we go. Jump, heel raise, locked out position. Lots of options. 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 4, 3, I won't say jump, lift. 4, 3, 2, lift. 4, 3, 2, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, lift. 4, 3, 2, last one. 4, 3, 2, lift. Lovely. Side to side, just to let that heart rate come down. Breathe it out. Last 2. And 1. Oh, okay. We have one more round of all of those. Oh, those legs are gonna feel good tomorrow. This is my legs feel good dance. It's great, right? I'll go from the side so you can see me this way. All right, so here we go. 4 and hold for 4. So we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Lift down. I counted in the wrong direction, but that's okay. 4, 3, 2, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 2 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. And then we have our half reps. So we go 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. You can reach your arms forward, or sometimes I pray. Whatever works for you. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. And 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. 4 more. We go. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. And 4, I don't know why I'm popping that up, but it's okay. Halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. It is what it is. It adds a beat, so it works in my head. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. Last one, we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. So, last set of jumps, heel raises, or lockout position. Wherever you're at is totally fine. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 2, 2, 3, 4. Lift. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Get those legs. Get some water. Let your heart rate come down. Oh, wait. I almost forgot our side to side. Here we go. 8. Still need a reminder sometimes. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now you can get a drink, because I always need one. Awesome. So, those legs should feel great. And by great, I mean like Jell-O. I don't know if you like Jell-O, but I've been doing this like walk at home YouTube video with my mom, and the lady on there is a little too happy. She's like, doesn't this feel great? And I'm like, that's not how I teach my fitness classes. I'm like, guys, this sucks. This sucks for all of us involved. But it's good for you, so let's do it anyway. It's realism, right? Realism. Unless you're one of those people that is absolutely loving this right now, I don't know if I want to know you. Kidding. I always want to know you. Okay, so let's come into our plank. That was your break. Let's come into our plank. Now make sure you're starting this with your hands right over your shoulders. If we start too far back, you're not going to have enough room to do this. So make sure you're starting right, hands over shoulders. Let's try with 2 feet just to get the movement down. We've done this before, but I like to go back to basics every now and then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pike my hips up into a down dog, keeping my legs generally straight-ish, not locked out. There's a little bend, but I'm not like super bent, right? And then I'm coming back into that plank. So the action is in the shoulders. I have to push into my shoulders, into my chest, and then pull myself back over my hands. So now that you got the action down, and you are more than welcome to stay on 2 feet, let's try 1 foot at a time. So I'm going to bring my knee in, and then I'm going to push it back into like a 3-legged dog. Bring my knee in, push back 3-legged dog. Bring it in, push it back, bring it in, push it back. 4 more. Inhale in, exhale back. Inhale in, exhale back. I think I switched to the breath because this feels a little foreign, but that's okay. Exhale back. Come back into your plank. Ideally, you would be exhaling on the work, which I feel is the in. So we'll try to fix that on this next side. So inhale here. Exhale, drive that knee in. Inhale back. Exhale in. There it is. Lovely. There we go. And 4. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. In, down. Right? Yeah. On these kind of movements, it doesn't really matter where you breathe. I say that with a lot of hesitation because, an exhale, your diaphragm is part of your core too. So an exhale is going to get your core to connect to your movement, right? Breathing in general is going to get your core to connect to your movement. But if it's too hard to think about and you're like not going to do the movement, I would rather you just breathe however you want to breathe. And then you can always work on that later. That's my 2 cents on it. I might be wrong, and there might be others with differing opinions. All right, so we're going to do our YTWs here in our Superman position. I'm going to angle myself outward so that you can see. So we're going to start with our Ys, palms face down, and we're in basically our Superman. So I'm going to press the tops of my feet into the mat, and I'm going to tighten my seat belt. You can kind of think about tucking your pelvis or pushing your hip bones into the mat or the floor, and that should protect your low back. Those 2 actions, right? So I start with my palms facing down, and then I'm going to turn my thumbs up like little hitchhikers. So I'm going to tuck my chin. I like to keep myself up here so you can hear me talk, but you're more than welcome to put your forehead on the mat. Just so as long as you're in neutral spine, I don't care which one you choose. So here we go. We just lift up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. 4 more. 4, and down. 3, and down. 2, and down. Hold 1, 2, 3, lower down. T, same idea. This one, you can have your palms face down. Same idea. Tuck that chin, whether you have your forehead on the mat or you're lifted. Here we go. We lift up, hold, and down. 2, hold, and down. 3, hold, and down. 4, hold, and down. 5, hold, and down. 6, hold, and down. 7, hold, and down. 8, hold, 3, 2, 1, and down. W. I don't know why this is a W. I really don't. I feel like a W is like, me. But this one is already Y, so I guess this one has to be W. I would say M. This makes more of an M sense to me, but whatever. So here, our palms are also going to face down. Same thing. Tuck that chin. Tighten that seat belt. Push those tops of the feet into the mat. And here we go. We lift up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, hold for 3, 2, 1. Relax. Lovely. Find your way back into your plank. So remember, shoulders right over those hands to start, and then I just step one foot back and then step the other foot back, and I'm in my lovely little plank. So inhale here, exhale, bring that knee in, inhale back, and exhale, lift. Inhale back, exhale knee. Inhale back, exhale knee. Inhale back, exhale knee. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find that plank. Inhale here, exhale, other side. Knee, inhale back, exhale knee, inhale back, exhale knee, inhale back, and exhale knee. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. In and down. Okay. Lower and down. Y, T, W's, M's, whatever. So find your Y. Hitchhikers, thumbs up. You can't really see that because my water bottle's in the way. There we go. Hitchhikers. Also note, relax your shoulders, right? I don't want to come up here and have my shoulder internally rotated, right? I'm trying to be here, not like that, right? So that's why I like, the hitchhiker, because it encourages that position, right? If that's hard for you, you can always try to make it a little wider, right? You can always even bend the elbow just a little bit, right? We are trying to get at that shoulder extension. So the more upright you have your Y, slightly better, but none of us are perfect. We're all just like a work in progress. So wherever you're at, as long as you're not rounded in those shoulders, I'm okay with. So again, tuck that chin, tighten that seatbelt, tops of your feet into the mat. Inhale here and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. 3, lift, and 4, lift. We got like a second pause at the top. 4, 3, 2, and then here we have 3 seconds. Hold for 3, 2, 1, lower. T. T is pretty self-explanatory. This looks like a D. Tuck the chin, tighten that seatbelt, tops of the feet into the mat. Palms face down for this one. Inhale here and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 4, 3, 2, hold this last one for 3, 2, 1, and lower. MW, whatever you want to call it. Inhale here and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower. 1 more round. I'm being a little extra today, guys. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so shoulders right over those hands. Step that one foot back. Step the other foot back. Inhale here and exhale, drive that knee. Inhale back. Exhale, knee. Inhale back. Exhale, knee. Inhale back. Exhale, knee. Inhale back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find that plank. Inhale here. Exhale, drive that knee. Inhale back. Exhale, knee. Inhale back. Exhale, knee. Inhale back. And exhale, knee. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was good. That was good. Last set of YTWs. So, tops of the feet into the mat. Tighten that seatbelt. Arms in your Y, hitchhikers up to the sky, and tuck your chin. Here we go. Inhale here, and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Arms out in your T. Tuck that chin, tighten that seatbelt, and tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale here and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. 4, 3, 2, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. W's. Tops of the feet. Seatbelt. Chin. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 4, 3, 2, and just because we can, let's pulse up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, flip those palms, pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, pulse in, thumbs together, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Ooh. Push back, find your child's pose first. Let's stretch. Big inhale, big exhale. Big inhale, and big exhale. Try 2 more on your own time. On your next exhale, roll on up. Find your hands and knees. So, hands right underneath those shoulders, knees right underneath those hips. Take a few cat-cows. So inhale, let that belly drop. Head and chest up to the sky. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, drop that belly. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, round. And exhale. Find that neutral spine. Inhale, and just like shrug your shoulders, lift your shoulders. Shrug, lift, and then find that lifted position. The shoulders are up by my ears. They're still down right over my hands, but my ribs are pushing up. My shoulders are protracted. Like if you're giving someone a hug, my favorite example, right? You're not going to give someone a hug with your shoulders protracted. That's like, oh, thank you. I don't really want to hug you right now. You want like a real, I want to hug you hug, right? Those shoulders are protracted shoulders. So with your shoulders in that nice stable position, inhale here, exhale, lift that right arm forward and that left leg back. Inhale here, exhale, inhale lower, exhale other side. Inhale here, exhale, inhale lower, inhale other side, or sorry, exhale lift. Inhale here, exhale, inhale lower, exhale switch. Inhale here, exhale, inhale lower. 2 more each side. Exhale lift, inhale here, exhale, inhale lower, exhale lift, inhale, exhale, inhale lower. Last time each side, exhale lift, inhale, exhale, and inhale lower. Last time, exhale lift, inhale, exhale, inhale lower. Tuck those toes under, push back into that downward facing dog. Walk those feet out. Drop those knees, and last child's pose. Roll on up. And when you're done with that, my dears, you can be done. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope to see you again soon for some Pilates, some more bar, whatever you got.